Oh, hey guys, it's Isaac, and this week it's how we knew we were gay and how we came to terms with it. I'm gonna just do my trendiness, because it's easier, and I'm lazy. And also, I am doing this on Thursday, because I have, like, Oktoberfest, Canadian Thanksgiving, and I turn 18, so the whole weekend I'm going to be passed out in the corner from excessive amounts of beer and yeah. But I might do an update video on my main channel with my friend who I'm going to discuss in this video. Okay, so I guess how did I know I was a trans guy? Let's just go back to the beginning. When I was little, I had two best friends. I had Josh and I had Cassandra. And when I would hang out with Josh, we would like wreak havoc on our neighborhood. We would be jumping fences and climbing trees. We'd run around with no shirts on. We were always like tormenting his little sister, knocking over garbage bins and running through people's backyards. And we were always trying to get as far away from home as possible within the suburb. But we both lived in a area that was full of university students. So, of course, our parents were kind of overprotective of us when we were out and about. But, yeah, so basically I would mock him, I guess. Like, I would just mirror what he did. I remember when I was about 2 or 3, I saw, like, we were at the river thing, creek thing, I don't know, but, he decided to take a piss standing up, and from, like, for the next 2 weeks, I was dedicated to do the exact same thing, and that did not end good, but, yeah, I don't know, I was always just kind of like a little boy. I was very violent and immature for no reason, and yeah. And then when I was with Cassandra, I know, when we would sing, we'd like watch Disney movies, and she would always sing the girls' part, and I would do the guys' part. I remember I used to like bring my dinosaurs over, and like we would go on like treasure hunts and shit. And I was always kind of more, I don't know, masculine. But I don't think my mom really noticed because she had me when she was pretty young, and she was still in her kind of punk rock phase. So I dressed up pretty unisex, and I was like a punky little kid who was obsessed with Star Wars. So I don't know. Yeah. And so once I got into probably about grade 7 or 8, I tried, no, it was grade 6 or 5, 6, 7? I don't know, it was somewhere in that range. I started hanging out with some people the girls in the class who'd grow up to be whores, I guess. I hung out with them, and so they kind of got me into like makeup and like skirts and shit. I don't know. And then I reached grade 8, and just stopped hanging out with them cold turkey because I hated them beyond belief by the end of grade 7. And I chopped off my hair, and I started wearing like baggier clothes and like guy t-shirts and just stuff like that. I don't know. My style kind of changed, and people assumed I was just kind of like going through an emo phase. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't actually come to term with really what was going on until grade 10ish, I guess. They had a trans guy on Oprah, and I didn't really know about the trans community prior to that. So like I knew I was different, and I knew I was at least androgynous because I had heard about that because of the song. Yeah. But I wasn't sure. I didn't know that you could actually like go out and I'm gonna ignore that. Go out and like take hormones and that everything could change for you. Thought, oh, that'd be sick. And I remember my mom kind of looking over at me and being like, hey, how about we don't do that? Because that'd be like, that's just too much effort. But she was joking because she didn't know I was actually feeling this way. And so I held off until the summer that just passed. At the start of July, I came out to like all my friends, and then and beginning of August, I came out to my mom, and then at the end of at the beginning of September, I came out to like my doctors and people. So yeah, I'm pretty much out. But yeah, that's kind of my backstory, I guess. How I came to terms with it. I never really had a problem with it. I am from, okay, the town I live in, the city I live in, it's conservative in relation to other Canadian towns, but from what I've seen of other guys, like trans guys, videos, it's not near, like it's like extremely liberal in comparison to many of like towns in the southern states and stuff. Which is cool. So I don't know. I didn't really have to come to terms with it. I was just kind of like, yeah, cool, okay, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I don't really have a like. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. Yeah. So I kind of rambled. I'm sorry. And yeah, I guess I can briefly talk about sexuality. Excuse me. I prefer guys' personalities. I've always done that. I've always found their personalities to be more attractive and endearing. And so that's cool. Whenever I'm with a guy, I notice that, like, especially when I was younger, I noticed that, the relationship was never like a normal guy-girl relationship. I was always kind of like, I don't know, people would look at us and be like, are you really dating? Because we don't act like it, I guess. I don't know. It's just a weird dynamic. I'm weird when I date people. As for girls, it tends to be more of like a sexual thing, which I know. But lately I've been having a lot of like legitimate crushes on chicks. It's kind of weirding me out. Yeah. So again, I didn't really care about that. I was raised in a kind of environment where I was not repressed by anyone else's opinion or like by religion or anything. I was taught that it's okay. I like grew up just kind of in this environment where you can do what you want as long as you're not hurting anyone else. And yeah. So basically that's how I knew I was a bi, gay, tranny boy, androgynous thing. And yeah. So hope you guys are doing well. And I rambled. Yeah.